welcome back to another video. Rapunzel, here's Rapunzel back here in another video. Today's video is going to be Disney tips and tricks transportation this time. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the transportation and like what you could use to get from place to place, and you know where they go and stuff and what kinds. But I also want to point out I have a new studio item, let's call it. I don't know what to call them anymore. But they are flowers, and I did get them for my boyfriend, so I'm very happy about that. And they're purple, which of course that's my favorite color. So if you see them in the background, they're right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk about a little bit about the transportation, and yeah, let me stop talking and let's go with okay, so the first thing is I'm just gonna say the types of Disney transportation stuff, which obviously, like, if you drive to Disney, you have your car. However, if you fly to Disney, there are still transportation ways where you can get from like one park to the next, and you know, like travel to different areas. So like there's multiple different ways, but some of them only go certain places. So you have to be careful on that, which I will say in this video on which way they go. And yeah, so sorry, I'm looking down here. My notes are down here. So the different transportation things are the bus, the monorail, the boat, which there's two different types of boat. There's a Magic Kingdom boat and there's the resorts boat, which I'll get in depth with all those. The Skyliner and the tram. The Skyliner is the newest one. So yeah, I'll like insert pictures and everything about these what do you call it, transportation. So that's all the transportation. Okay, so first is the bus. Now the buses, they go everywhere, literally. If you're if you're in a resort and you want to go to another resort, what you have to do is you have to go to like a park and then or even Disney Springs, and then go and hop on another resort's bus. Like, you have to kind of travel buses a little bit. That's one thing you have to do with the bus. But there is a special bus. Well, there's actually two special buses. There's the cruise line bus that goes back and forth from the Disney Cruise Line. And then there's the Magical Express bus, which goes back and forth to the airport. So yeah, the Magical Express bus, like if you go and fly to Disney and you land up in I believe it's Orlando Airport, you hop on the Disney Magical Express, and then you and it'll take you right to your resort. So that's really cool. I have been on the Magical Express before. I have not been on the Disney Cruise Line bus. I actually have never been on the Disney Cruise Line, but I have been on the Magical Express bus before. So that's the buses. The buses, they go everywhere. But sometimes you have to wait, which kind of sucks. Like if you go, like if you're like ending your day at the park and then you see your resort bus go, it's just like, I just missed the bus. Like, we've had that happen to us so many times. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about Magic Kingdom, right? Yeah, Magic Kingdom, because they're I don't know, cause like if you drive there, you can't drive right into the park like the other three you can. But Magic Kingdom you can't, so you have to go and take another transportation device thing, whatever. So there are three of them. There's the monorail, there's the bus, and there's the boat. Now, if you do take the bus, like, from your resort to Magic Kingdom, it'll just pull right up. Like, you don't have, like, it'll just pull right up to Magic Kingdom. Like, it won't go to, what's called the TTC, The Ticket and Transportation Center, I believe it's called. Ticket Transportation Center? I think that's what it's called. I think that's what it stands for. But it's the TTC. But it won't, like, the bus won't drop you down there and then you have to go on another bus. Like, no, it'll just go straight to Magic Kingdom. But if you do drive, then you have to do that. And even with the minivan, I don't know if they're continuing the minivan, but those go everywhere, I believe, including the airport. But the thing is that, like, the minivans will just pull right up. But yeah, that's the Magic Kingdom boat will just go from the park to the lots, like the parking lots. Okay, so the tram. The tram is like a little car, and it like drives around through the parking lot because the parking lots there are humongous. They're huge. So like obviously if you park far away, then you just ride the tram to your parking lot, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, that's always fun. So that's what the tram does. I'm not really gonna, that's really like all the tram does. It just goes back and forth. Like that's it. But I will caution you, the tram cars are very loud. I did sit in the front and it was really loud. Like I had a headache afterwards. So, okay. So another concern is strollers. This literally just popped up right in my mind, like right now, is strollers. Strollers. Okay. I keep saying strollers. I'm sorry. Anyways, so strollers, what you have to do is you have to understand that some of them, like some of the transportation, you have to fold your stroller. You can't just leave it open for some of them. The tram, you have to fold your stroller. There's no way that you can leave it unfolded. The Skyliner, I believe you have to fold it. I don't think you can leave. You may be able to leave it open because I know the wheelchairs, they leave it open, but like I don't know if you can do that. The boat, I don't know if you have to fold on the boat. I think you do. I think you have to fold on the boat. The monorail you don't have to, and the bus you do. So most of them you have to. I know the monorail you don't have to, but the rest you have to. Normally the ones that you can stand on, you can leave it unfolded, but the ones that you have to actually sit down, you can't. And the bus, you can stand on the bus. However, the bus can get so packed that it needs like extra room for more people to. Okay, so now let's talk about the resort boats. So the resort boats, they go to a few places, not everywhere though. They go to Fort Wilderness Lodge, Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, Polynesian Villages and Bungalows, Wilderness Lodge, Boardwalk, Yacht and Beach Club, Swan Dolphin, and maybe Okie West and Saratoga Springs. I'm not sure about Okie West and Saratoga Springs, but I know with those first 7, that's where they go. So, cause I think there might be some, like, where it'll, like, from Okie West and Saratoga Springs, cause they're right near Disney Springs, they'll, like, you can travel a boat, I believe, there. I'm not 100% sure. I believe you can. So, yeah, those are resorts. Now, the Skyliners. I personally love the Skyliners. My 2 favorite is actually the Skyliner and the monorail. Those 2 are my favorite. So, the Skyliner, they obviously go certain places. They don't go everywhere. So, they go to Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Caribbean Beach Resort, Animation, Pop Century, and Riviera Resort. So they go to all 6 of those resorts. They're really fun, and don't, like, with the Skyliner, like, I do not like heights. I hate heights so bad. I was personally fine with the Skyliner. It was very smooth. It like, you know, even though that had that crash like a year ago or a few months ago, like, it was very smooth, and, like, I'm terrified of heights, and it's very, like, it's enclosed, like, completely. I mean, there are, like, some, like, air, like, vents, like, so, like, you're not, like, scorching in there, but, like, I'm terrified of heights, and I was fine on that. Like, I was completely fine on that. So yeah, I just don't want that to be a concern for you stopping to go on the Skyliner, because for me, it was so much fun, and I'm terrified of heights, like literally terrified, and the Skyliner was perfectly fine for me. Now the monorail, my other favorite one. The monorail goes to Polynesian, Grand Floridian, Magic Kingdom, Contemporary, and Epcot / TTC. So yeah, cause it'll go from, like, you can, so in Magic Kingdom, you can choose a, monorail to go to Epcot, which is really nice. So yeah, I love the monorail. And again, the monorail's high, you know, it's one railed, but for me, I'm afraid of heights. I had no problem going on the monorail. That's literally, like, the Skyliner and the monorail are literally my favorite transportation, even though that they don't go that far. But, like, I had no problem with it. So, I absolutely love those two. And they're, like, up high in the sky, like, you know, but it's really fun. So, yeah. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Post every Wednesday and Saturday. My TikTok starts musically accounts Squansby. And yeah, that's transportation for Disney tips and tricks ideas, which is really fun. Yeah, my personal favorite are the Skyliner and the monorail. But I wouldn't worry so much. Like, if you're afraid of heights, I really wouldn't worry about it. Yes, it's up high in the sky, but it's not that bad. So, yeah, I hope you, understand a little bit on where they go and, you know, like with your strollers or anything. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Bye!